Good morning from rural Wisconsin. It's been ages since I've made a video for YouTube. I was focused on special needs, homeschooling, and I think we're done. Our son recently graduated from homeschool, and he is working at a local restaurant here in town. We've had a lot of physical health complications. I recently had cataract surgery, which is why I am not wearing glasses currently. And there's been a few other issues with the family. Nothing too serious, but it's just something that I haven't had time to really do much with videos lately. I know not many people follow me anyway. I am thinking of either giving up the videos altogether because I'm really not good at this. Christmas is coming, and with it, the stresses and pressures of family and expectations. That's something I want to talk about today. Both my kids are on the autism spectrum. My daughter is 21. My son is 18. My daughter was just recently diagnosed because for years, doctors said she wasn't the typical autism spectrum. And I fought like everything for years to get her diagnosed. Well, it wasn't until a year ago, this last November, that she finally got a diagnosis. She is on the autism spectrum as well as has borderline personality disorder and ADHD. And we knew about the ADHD for years, but the autism, most people didn't think it because she masked so much. She masked so much for so long that she was destroying her health. And so now she flunked a whole semester of college classes because she couldn't cope. She couldn't cope. And now she's on academic probation, trying to work still some, and we're trying to help as much as we can. But I think it's, in a sense, it's harder for kids who don't manifest as normal autism people, because unfortunately, a lot of people don't take them seriously. That's been part of the issue that we've had. And so it's a struggle. It's been a real struggle in a lot of ways because she's masked for so long that people don't want to believe she's on the autism spectrum. And it hurts. It hurts to see her struggle. It hurts because people don't believe her because she is social. But that hurts, and also it hurts because our son recently also got his 18-year-old diagnosis, which is good. He needed it. He's a lot smarter. Not that we never thought he was smart, but it was when he was tested when he was younger, he was very low IQ. It seems that he's learned a lot more than we actually assumed, because his IQ is now 110, which is awesome. And he works at a job and he's making friends, but he still struggles. He got a diagnosis of also being on the spectrum, and which we've known for years anyway, but also PTSD. And a lot of people are not going to believe that either. Because autism, ADHD, PTSD, they're all kind of silent disabilities. They don't have wheelchairs. They don't, have service dogs. I mean, some need service dogs. I understand that. But our kids don't have those. It's a struggle, honestly. Because my kids, while they're not nonverbal, they don't reveal their true self to most people except us. And my husband and myself and maybe a few family members and very few close friends. So most people don't really see the struggles. They don't see the anxiety, the often depression that these kids go through because they're pushing themselves to be like everyone else, even though they're not. And that's what breaks my heart. Every parent of an autistic person or neurodivergent person has their own struggles. I get that. And I'm not crying because my kids are a trial to me. I'm sad because my kids themselves struggle. And the world is not going to accept them as they are. Christian circles especially don't always. Thankfully, our church here has been very welcoming, very encouraging, very structured in a way that makes my kids feel welcome. But not all churches are that way. So this is a Christmas message, I guess. Don't expect your kids to be like everyone else's if you've got neurotypical children. Because it's a trial for those who are struggling. Actually, I mean that a different way. If you have kids that are not neurotypical, they're going to struggle. So realize that. Don't put high expectations, but if they do want to participate, do everything you can to help them participate, because that's always a good thing. But don't expect more than they can give. And try to focus on the fact that Christmas is about Christ's birth and love and caring for others at Christmas. Not so much about big family get-togethers and all the music, all the lights, all the activities. Because honestly, that can make our kids really stressed. Thank you and have a blessed Christmas.